Hey, hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot card prediction for September 2020. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that resonate with you. This is a general reading. Capricorn, I'd like to thank you guys for supporting my channel. It keeps me able to provide you with these free readings. Thank you. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Page of Cups, Capricorn. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Could be in your chart or someone else's. Now this card represents successful manifestation. Wishing can be a message, an emotional message, and it could carry some emotional risk. This could be a young person bringing you a message that could be about love, an engagement, or a wedding. It's paying attention to your synchronicities and hunches and sensitivity. It's finding out where you stand. It can also be news of the birth of a child or psychic ability beginning to emerge. It's thoughts and dreams, news of a new lover or love that's imminent. It could be someone who's sensitive and helpful. These can be new insights. Cups are ideas from the subconscious. If you're single, you can find out you have an admirer. The fish is a symbol of creative imagination, and water represents the feelings and the unconscious mind. This is a birth of creative imagination and new life. It's being an intuitive, acting on a hunch. It could even be news about a new creative project or an adventure. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Now this is a slow-moving card. It's number 9 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. The Hermit. This can represent a Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Could be in your chart or someone else's. This is a slow-moving card. It can be an obstacle to your forward progress if you're stuck in your head. It's wisdom offered, it's insight, it's going inside and seeking your inner guidance. It's introspection, silent counsel. This card is ruled by Mercury. It's receiving wisdom from above and instructions from an expert in your field. It's seeking meaning. And isolation allows the mind to look inwards. This is a shift of attention away from people towards examination of your life and of yourself. Seeking solutions on your own. It's being alone and private and serious. It's turning away from people towards self-examination, and the answers are deep in your soul. It's being on your true spiritual path. This is the card of the Pathfinder. By sharing your knowledge, you guide the way. And by quieting your mind, then you're able to hear the divine. These can also represent some hidden feelings that someone doesn't like rocking the boat. Page of Cups with the Hermit card is being reborn into a new phase. It's faster progress. It's better choices and increased optimism. It's rapid feedback. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. Number 19 of the Major Arcana, the Sun. This can represent a Leo or an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. This is a card of optimism, warmth, clarity, joy, attainment, liberation. This is one of the marriage cards. It's fulfillment. It's also a moving card. It's letting your light shine and finding pleasure in the simple life. There's a sense of rebirth and simplicity. There's a resolution of opposing forces. There's optimism, excitement, and fresh opportunities. Fears and mysteries vanish. And now the hard work is behind you, and all is going right for you. Page of Cups with the Sun is warmer and happier times ahead. Happiness, it's mentoring and communicating happiness and new beginnings. Someone may be pregnant. It could be a boy. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome. It's the results and the advice. Number 18 of the major arcana, the moon. This can represent a Pisces or a Cancer. Those are yods hanging under the moon, representing divine influence. And if you look closely at the moon, see the outline of the face. One side is a face, the other side is a fetus. Another sign of gestation. A new baby. Not everyone, though. This deals realm in the personal self and imagination, the subconscious, sleep and dreams, deception, unforeseen perils and insecurity. It's also the unfoldment of latent psychic powers and exploring the inner unknown. It's fantasies and dreams, fears and anxieties, feelings and responses to these feelings. It's being moody, facing emotional tests. There's a need to go with the flow. It's dreaming, fantasizing, behaving erratically, discovering that not everything is as it seems. You're only seeing half of the information, but you are on the correct path. This is the end of a major cycle, but things are still changing. It's mutable or dreamy qualities in relationships, romance, and communion of the souls. This is a metamorphosis within self. It's time to look inward and examine personality traits, because change is possible from deep within. This can also be qualities of others that are masked for good or bad. You'll need to examine contracts and projects for hidden meanings behind the written or spoken words. This has to do with your emotional nature. It's confronting fear based on a past experience. It's emblematic of all that's instinctive. And there's a lot of creative energy stored up inside. There's a desire to be creative, and it will nurture the soul. Could be experiencing fluctuation or delving into emotions, dreaming, facing emotional tests. Page of Cups with the moon is crush. It can be a puppy love. It's feelings that are not concrete. It could turn into an obsession. It's a strong pull that someone or you cannot explain. There's devotion. It's deceiving yourself or the other person due to unrealistic expectations. Your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen. It's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Three of Swords, Capricorn. Air energy. This is Saturn in Libra. Saturn brings in restrictions, delays. There are toughest lessons in life to learn. The Three of Swords is a difficult realization, a painful loss. It's stormy weather for the affections. It's a painful truth. Maybe your hopes were higher than the results. There's sorrow and regret, separation and severance. It's feeling isolated from something or someone you love and feeling that pain of the separation. But the suffering comes from holding on to the past. This could be a third party involved or even a love triangle. Doesn't have to be. It's loss and sorrow and betrayal and a necessary sacrifice. It can be the end of a relationship, the loss of trust due to betrayal or rejection, or even losing your job. This can also be the end of some sort of ailment through surgery or letting go of some way of thinking that's no longer useful. It's not an easy loss, but with the release, it will make room for further growth and maturity. Pain is a strong motivator to change, and when you fix it, you grow. Page of Cups with the Three of Swords is healing a relationship. The Hermit with the Sun card is no matter how old you are, you have to keep a young heart. It's soul searching that brings clarity, or a mentor brings sunshine and joy. Hermit with the Moon card is the ability to work rapidly without hindrance. It's the journey, the path to the light and knowledge. This can also represent a writer, writing. Hermit with the Three of Swords is feeling lonely over a painful truth or separation. It's a soul searching that is painful. It's contemplation over heartbreak. Sun with the Moon card is an increase of willpower. It's enforced restraint, possibly because of a minor illness or embarrassment. Sun with the Three of Swords is an optimism that makes things easier. It's clarity, crystal clear truth. The Moon with the Three of Swords represents insecurities and anxieties over a painful relationship or a separation or misunderstandings that happened. There's denial. It's illusions and worries that are greater than the real problem. Here's your ViceVersa Tarot card by Lunaea Weatherstone. The Six of Pentacles, Earth Energy. Moon in Taurus, Earth Energy. Six of Pentacles. This side. In this dreamlike image, a wealthy man looms over a village like a giant. Is it a real village, a miniature model, or just a depiction of how he sees his own importance? He is both proud of the little hamlet and protective of it. He needs to have it all under his control, but this may not spring from malicious or greedy motivation. His benevolent watchfulness is dedicated to the people. He truly believes that he sees the big picture like no one else. When you get this side in a reading, be careful that your charitable inclinations are born from compassion and kindness, not from a hidden agenda of control or superiority. Charity should not come in with strings attached. If you're in a position to give, do it generously and respectfully. No one wants to be patronized or in emotional debt for accepting a favor. Thanks, you guys, Capricorn. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.